Yuyan in a jersey. They want me dead. Handong, she got me fucked up. Serving hard. Oh,
Leave everything behind, yeah.
ooh, the yo, Xian sings with so much soul, I can't fucking take it. What's up, Insomnia, or Linksomnia? It's Chain Reactions, it's Dreamcatcher. We're doing the VirtuouS album reaction. I just listened to the intro, and since it's only an instrumental, I figured instead of 4 minutes of me nodding to an atmospheric rock instrumental, which is very nice, that I would do both of the dance videos for Justice instead, and then we can talk about the intro after if we want. So let's go. Oh, yes. Yo, I love that. Guiding her up. Oh. Oh. We got Yuyan in a jersey. Yes. We got Yuyan in a jersey in what appear to be Timberlands. They want me dead. Oh. Ooh, gliding. Yes. Hey. Hey. Sua. Hey. Oh. First off, fucking love the footwork, but it looked like she just made them spin. Oh, yo, that's fucking dope. Is that in the music video and I missed it? It's like she like hits something and it makes them all spin. That is very, very fucking cool. I love that. Oh my god. Ooh, kick it out. Yes. Okay, spotlight on Dami. Yes. Hey. Have I ever said that I love the way that they move? I really like that she had that kind of like spotlight moment, and then she pulled them in. To me, it's similar to the idea of making everybody spin with that with an arm motion. It's very interesting that's something that they're doing in this choreography. That look is that's too much. That's too much is what that is. But I like this level change a lot. Handong is she got me fucked up. Goddamn. Yes. Oh my. I love it. And then we get back to that like bounce at the end. Very, very dope. We'll see what the other one is, and then we'll talk about some of the favorite parts, but I'm not sure. Okay, it is closer up. So maybe we'll see what this looks like. Oh, okay, it's like the pure audio too.
Oh my dear God, 나를 데려가.
So I didn't know if I was gonna use this, but since they do the, I mentioned in the music video reaction that there are a couple of moments where they like guide you up, and there's a lot of references to helping each other up, lending a hand and pulling people up, and that the choreography literally starts with her helping Xion up, so it's just very on theme. Also,
Oh my dear God, 나를 데려가. 아름다웠던 시작점에.
I love that staggered thing where it just goes 1 and then 2 and then 3 and then we can count. Body roll while you're moving. Ooh, okay, I made the right choice. This is dope. Bro, that spin? Are you fucking kidding me? One more time. One more time. Yes. And the vocal. Oh, bro, Yuyeon is serving hard. Oh, beautiful. Yes. No, no. You know what? Maybe it was better when they were further away. Because speaking of got me fucked up. My girl. I really can't. Like, my tolerance level, like, I can't handle this shit. Yo, Sua goes so fucking hard. I could just do this for an hour. The kick, the footwork, with the audio being like louder and clearer for this. It's like, it's so much. It's so great. Yes. Bro, she is so beautiful. That's crazy. That's crazy. Dami, yes, you better. Show her. 용기를 가득 머금고 내 갈 길을 활짝 열어 My heart is beating like a eagle. We build the barrier, build a barrier, build a barrier, find me. I just can't. 머금고 내 갈 길을 활짝 열어 My heart is beating like a eagle. We build the barrier, build a barrier, build a barrier, find me. Yes, I'm a warrior. I love that low walk. I need the foot swing back into the front. Ugh. Xian kills that part. Oof. I mean, I'm such a victim of recency bias. That has to be... That's so good. That's such good... That's so fucking cool choreography. I'm not saying sentences anymore, but yeah. I loved it. I obviously, whenever I see a music video, I'm like, I want to see the choreo. So I really like being able to see it further zoomed out to get the whole picture and get that raw look. Also, I got to see what Handong and Yuyan were wearing, so that was nice. And then this being, obviously the production's higher, you get the full, clear, high-definition audio, which just adds to it, and then to move in and you get a little bit more of the dynamics. So these are both really cool videos. This choreography is so excellent. There's a lot of cool stuff. I really like that the choreography reflects, as it often does seem to with Dreamcatcher, is that the choreography reflects the actual song itself. It's not just what looks good. It's not just what goes with the music. It also goes with the message. It goes with the lyrics. It goes with the theme. It goes with the vibe. But then also to have a song, K-pop groups don't typically have to have choreography that goes with stuff that goes this hard, and definitely not that goes with stuff that's like rock inspired or infused. So they're always gonna have that, that extra something that just makes them different, and I'm always gonna love that about them, I think. But this one was so cool. I love the power moves. There was a lot of that in here. We had the stomping, we had the low walk, we had the swagger, we did some leg swinging and some kicking. You know I'm here for all of that shit. So super, super dope. Literally nobody in the room is surprised. Not them, not me, not you, that this was dope. But still very, very cool to check out. I'm gonna watch those videos many other times. But as YouTube is telling us, next up we have Stomp. Okay. Okay, hold on. Alright, what is it? I'm not saying words. I just want to say real quick that they all sounded really good so far, and I really love how Handong brings this like richness and this dimension to the vocal arrangement. I know a lot of people missed her while she was out, and I can see why. Oh, it's beautiful. That felt too short. Oh, I wasn't. I'm just greedy. Yeah, that was really, really dope. I like that. Oh. That's a different reaction, everybody. Yeah, that was. I really like. First off, that's a fight song. I wanna. I don't know. I wanna throw something or exercise, but I'd rather throw something. I don't want to be productive. I just want to break shit. They all sounded. I like Guyon really brought some really nice. She brought some lightness to it. Handong and Sua brought a lot of texture to that. I thought that Dami brought that nice punch when she came in and she did the stomp, the lead up to that in the second playthrough. Chiu sounded really good. That was really dope. I think at one point Xian did something in the background that like really elevated a moment, and then Yuyan, I mean, she's is she owning, like, is she crushing this comeback or what? She is killing shit. This is beautiful. But I really like it's just like it's very it's not necessarily underdog, but you're talking about blossoming in the cracks of rocks. So what I was thinking is, they said rocks, but I'm thinking like cracks in the pavement when, like, you know, a plant comes through or something like that. You're talking about destiny changing. And she sounds amazing. But small but not unpracticed. I need to win this. There's a conviction there that I find very striking. That right there. Those are rock vocals, is what those are. The way she ends that line. Woo. Sua kills that. And Chiu, there's almost like a raspiness as she leads into this, and it works so well to set up the, like, maybe not gritty, but the aggression of this part, of this moment in the song. It's very, very well done. Yes. Also very rock vocal right there. The way she says, "We are warrior." Come on, you're gonna tell me this isn't a fight verse? I love that. Bite even deeper and shake as hard as you can. What that makes me think of is like certain kinds of dogs that are trained for, hopefully not dog fighting, because that's like one of the greatest evils in humanity, but you know, defensive or attack dogs that are doing what they need to do to protect themselves or others, but what they do is they bite and shake. That's definitely a very powerful imagery. It doesn't have to be a dog, but that's just what I think of. We don't have time. Like, you gotta go for it. You just gotta literally go for the kill. She's talking about killer instinct, and I mean, who else to say that but Dami? Open your hidden wings and set up for the battle. So, like, you know, opening your wings. Obviously, you can say a lot of things. People are like, oh, spread your wings and fly. You know, one of those, like, live, laugh, love. But Dami's like, no, fuck that. These wings are for battle. And it makes me think, obviously, not to make it about the fact that they're women, but like Valkyries, you know, warrior women. Pretty sure they always have wings, or at least in some interpretations they had wings. So that's what that makes me think of, is like one of those epic scenes of like Valkyries going into battle, opening their wings. Very, very dope. Also, I just like her flow here, so I'm just gonna let it run through. I don't know if it's just because I think Chiu is one of the most beautiful people on the planet, but telling me, because they're talking to me, obviously, but telling me to become the starting flame. So it might be a translation thing, for sure, so people can definitely let me know, but it's almost like she's calling me my fierce, like she's calling us fierce, and so saying become the starting flame with your will ever harder. Again, this could be a translation thing, but I'm thinking that we're talking about like galvanizing, you know, the willpower and having that perseverance. It's like an inspirational message, and coming from her, it's especially powerful to me. Like, she just makes you want to be more ferocious in this fight that we've been talking about since Justice. I love how Yuyeon and Sua deliver that part. Similarly in that they both fit really well with their like rock influence, but they have their own texture and their own take on it, and it still works really, really well. And I just can't. And just the run, the way that she says it, she brings her pitch up just a little bit with a brief pause in the instrumental. It's a really nice piece of song composition there. So shout out to them and to the production, because that is really nice. And then we go into a little bit of a change up, which we can do with a full-length song, 3 minutes. You know, I'm always gonna complain when they're less than 3 minutes. So when we hit 3 minutes, it gives you that time to do something. We can have a little bit of a change up. We can keep the song fresh. We're not just gonna do the same thing a third time. We're gonna do it a little differently. And I just gotta say, after listening to that part, the part that Sua does and the part that Yuyeon does here, who else? Who in K-pop is going this hard? I mean, who's doing that? Maybe sometimes, sure. I'm not saying nobody can, but like consistently, who is going this hard? As someone who enjoys, you know, death metal and metalcore and stuff like that, like obviously it's a totally different genre, but to be able to bring a little bit of that intensity, not saying they're angry people, but a little bit of that adrenaline, a little bit of that aggression into what we love about this music generally. Again, I think I said this earlier, it's just always gonna make Dreamcatcher very special to me, as long as that's a part of what they do.
We are one, they're heroes.
Yo, the way Gaeon delivers that is so just beautiful, delicate, wonderful. So that, again, I love that run and then that pause, and it sets up this little change up for Handong and Gaeon to just bring us this nice, this elegant moment here. Really nice.
We are one, they're heroes.
Sua builds this up. God damn it, Xion. Oh, she packs such a punch in the background for this part of the song. It is fucking dope. And then now she comes through and then she drops the run there. What am I doing? She drops the run there and it ends the song. So before she did run, there was that little bit of a pause, and then now there's run and then a permanent pause because you're dead. So that was dope. That's a hype song for absolute sure. That one goes hard as shit. So did Justice, really. So that's just dope. Next up, we have Two Rings. So it was recommended to me to do the Two Rings showcase. Yes, which. But I wanted to do the song first because I don't think, there aren't lyrics. So I want us to do that, and then we'll do the performance of it. Yo, okay. Excuse me, she sounds amazing.
모든 걸 걸고 join this game.
Oh.
달려고지로 내가 원했던 것으로 당겨 full throttle in this moment unstoppable.
Okay.
Game changer 이 판을 갖고 놀기로 too dangerous but never mind I can handle it.
Badass. Okay, Dami, tell him.
로 당겨 full throttle in this moment unstoppable. Game changer 이 판을 갖고 놀기로 too dangerous but never mind I can handle it.
Harder, deeper, faster, try, 더욱더 즐겨, oh savor.
I'm fighting in my fury.
Got my fury. 느껴보는 high. Leave everything behind. Yeah. 비시완성에 꼬리를 흔든다. 가치로니 뒤를 따라오른다. 나란히 놓지 못한 후회들을 털어내듯이. Harder, deeper, faster, drive, 더욱더 즐겨, oh savor. I'm starting in my fury. Got my jewels.
Oh, you better not be over. Ah. Damn. And now we have the Two Rings Showcase version, which, based on this first frame, is the last thing I am ever going to see. Oh, not messing up the hair. Did she just single me out? Ooh.
지쳐질 듯한 아슬함을 즐겨만
Oh.
도로 위에 I'm on my way 짜릿한 네 질주 끝은 어리대 심장을 닮아.
Ooh. Forget about the absolutely stunning beauty. I mean, Handong has to be one of the most beautiful people. That's it.
즐겨만 도로 위에 I'm on my way 짜릿한 네 질주 끝은 어리대 심장을.
Oh, I completely forgot what I was gonna say. Forget about that. She's beautiful. The bounciness, the way that she moves, and then she's so light on her feet, and then that little like hop to the side is just very smooth. The way that she does that.
짜릿한 네 질주 끝은 어리대 심장을 닮아. 태울 듯이 울어대 수갈길의 highway 고민 no way We'll turn to the spotlight.
Oh, the way that they end that line is, the way Chiu ends that line is so satisfying sonically. Also, she looked like she imitated a motorcycle. She is one of the most beautiful people. That's it.
We'll turn to the spotlight. Deeper, faster, drive, 더욱더 즐겨, oh savor. I'm starting with my two-week.
Okay, hold on a second. So we're doing Chiu and then Gaion and then Chiu again, and I'm supposed to not die? I'm okay. Listen.
To the spotlight.
Gaion's facial expressions will be the thing that ends my life. I know this. We know this. I accept it. That's fine. Gaion is one of the most beautiful people. And that's it. But I really like obviously the choreography is what you all know it is. But I really like that slide to the side. It fits with the vocals. The way that they say drive is, again, it just hits me right in the part of my brain that needs it. And to have, I said it with Justice, the choreography that they do doesn't just work with their instrumentals. It doesn't just work with the themes of their songs, which again makes them special. It also fits with the vocals, because the instrumental doesn't have anything that goes but the way that they say drive does. The way that they draw that out, the way they stretch that note out, and then they go into a slide and they lift their arm up, and that whole motion while they say drive in the way that they say it, it matches the visuals to that extremely satisfying audio in a very special way. And then on top of that, you have Guyon making her weaponized facial expressions that end lives. Okay, motorcycle. Oh, that is too much. The walk with the, again, literally every step going with that. It's like it sounds like it's a chopped up vocal, kind of like what they did in Justice. They like kind of chop up the vocal, but here it's like blended into the instrumental. At least I don't, maybe it started as a vocal and they like altered it, or maybe I don't know what it is, but it sounds like it's a vocal that's made into the instrumental, which I think is really interesting. And then obviously just that crazy walk, and I mean crazy. You know those memes of like, they say she's crazy and it's just a walk? That's that. The way every step goes with it, very, very nice. Again, the motorcycle kind of reference that they like lift their arms up, those high handlebars that some people use on their motorcycles. So they're just incorporating, they're obviously talking about driving. I mean, are they though? Like, yeah, you can ride hard. That's a thing that people say about their motorcycles, for sure. You can drive faster. Does one drive deeper? I haven't personally heard that in a car or a motorcycle, but you can let me know. And I still don't know exactly what 2 rings means, but if they need rings, call me. And then the little attitude at the end. Ooh, the leg up. We had a knee up and a kick. Is that what that was? Oh. Is there a zoomed out version of this? Oh.
달려보지로 네가 원했던 곳으로 당겨 full throttle in this moment unstoppable game changer 이 판을 갖고 놀기로 too dangerous but never mind I can handle it.
Yo, the long hair with the bandana with the baggy pants and the crop top, I mean, that's bringing me, we're early 2000s, got me thinking about Aaliyah and shit. Thank you, Dami.
Game changer, 판을 갖고 놀기로 too dangerous, but never mind, I can handle it. Harder, deeper, faster, drive, louder, 즐겨, unstable. I'm fighting in my fury. Got my fury.
Oh, I really like making that into a transition. That is very fucking smooth. Okay. I love you. Oh. Yuyeon is one of the most beautiful people. That's it. Oh, ooh, the... love that. That little that is just, again, that body control, that strength, the rhythm, the smoothness. Love it. Hey! Devastating. Make the case that they're talking about. Make the case for what you think they're talking about. Yeah, cars, okay, sure. Rings, whatever. Oh, high kick. Oh, the backwards walk. Oh. Yep. Oh, Sua. 달려보지로 내가 원했던 곳으로 당겨 full throttle in this moment unstoppable game changer 이 판을 갖고 놀기로 too dangerous but never mind I can handle it harder deeper faster drive 더더 즐겨 unstable I'm fighting in my fury I love that. Stop it. Love you. Oh, I love this. This is great. Hey. Woo. Oh, the swagger is crazy on this one. Ugh. And they do a very similar, a couple of things before. I'm not, don't worry, I'm not gonna, I mean, I am gonna rewatch this one. Don't get it twisted. I'm not gonna do it right now. But there's a couple of things that I also like that are kind of almost like common themes, I guess. That in Justice in the beginning, and then I also think at the end, they do like a little like stop and like bounce in place sort of movement. And then here, Dami like kind of does like a little bounce up, but at the end of this they do straight up do that, where they like settle into their motorcycle pose, which I love. So that I think is cool. And then also there's the moment between Sua and Yuyeon that I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it, just side scrolling here, but that she helps her up, which is also something that they do several times in the Justice video and choreography of like guiding someone up. So there's a couple of those themes. I think that there's this, I mean, this obviously it looks great, but it's also a very cool song. I really like the way that it sounds, the way that they focus on and they draw out notes at the end of certain lines is very sonically pleasing. The choreography is dangerous, cruel, mean, and awful, and I mean that in the best way. So I don't know what 2 rings are, so you can definitely let me know. I get that they're talking about driving cars and or motorcycles, if you say so. But this was very dope. I do wish that it was longer, and I don't just mean the choreography. It's just that I like songs that are longer because I'm greedy, but that was a really good time. So definitely let me know what 2 rings are. But I think that this was really good. This was really nice, and they sounded good too. I know that Xion wasn't here. I'm assuming that's related to the fact that she's out. I guess she was able to do the other stuff, but not this. So I hope she's feeling well and taking that time to rest and recover and everything like that. But this was a lot of fun, and I would love to see them revisit this choreography, maybe in a more zoomed out video for some of the parts, and with Xion there. Why not? We can do it again. So let me know if we know anything about that. And now, unfortunately, the last song on the EP, which, you know, would be nice if it was a 57-song album, but maybe in the next one, is Fireflies. Let's go. This is gonna be sad, is it? Maybe not.
따스한 저 빛으로 나 홀린 듯이 다가가 흩뿌려진 색비늘로 네 이름을 새기려 해 꿈만 가득히 널 안고 싶어 내 맘 아득히 널 보고 싶어 마침내 긴 햇살이 저물고 너를 찾는 바보 같은 날 위해 꼭 불을 밝혀줘 moonlight and I'm firefly 날개를 펼쳐 난 firefly.
Damn, that was pretty. Did I even stop that? I think I forgot to comment. Yo, that was really, really pretty. Wow. Just like with Villains, the last song is the least my style, but this time, this one is so beautiful, and I liked what they did so much that I don't think I care. I really like, I'm going to play back through it now, but what I really, really like is having them paired up like that, because what they did was, obviously it's an extremely strong vocal group, like we already know that, but to have them paired up the way that they did, especially when they did, I think it was Handong and Gayeon and Dami and Gayeon, I feel like having people that had a little bit more texture and a little bit of a deeper tone paired with somebody who was bringing something a little lighter and a little bit higher made for a very nice combination. I really like that. They sounded amazing. All of them, I mean, not just those pairings I mentioned. Also, the messaging, it's got like a very, I want to say Disney. It's got like a very like light and, you know, pretty kind of instrumental, which is what makes it the least probably for me out of all of the songs on here so far. But vocally what they do is just very, very high quality. And Chiu comes in just very nice, really, really delicate, really light. Talking about going towards a light. Obviously, light is the central theme of this song, and then because of Firefly and the moon, it's obviously light in the context of a nighttime. That's when you see the moon. That's when you see fireflies. So it's light amidst darkness, which is obviously a very powerful thematic kind of image. So poetic, so pretty, and to carve your name, it's, you know, very very romantic to carve a name into whatever, but like the stereotypical thing is like carving like your name or initials in like a tree or something. It's something that's supposed to be permanent. It's got that sort of romantic feeling, but with that sense of something that you want to last. Yes, beautiful. Sometimes that's all you fucking want. You know, what am I doing? We gotta turn up the volume on. The sirens are coming for me because I'm still dying from watching the Two Rings performance. So I really like also the fool searching for you. Obviously, people talk about, you know, fools searching for love and stuff like that. That's often terminology that's used to describe that. But they're talking about, again, when the sunshine sets. So obviously, we have now gone from day into the night. Turn on your light. So again, you know, whether it's a light tower or in a house, or if you're doing a metaphor, which obviously they are because they're Dreamcatcher and their lyrics mean shit, they're talking about help me find you. Like, I'm seeking something, help me find it, bring me to you. I want to be, I don't know if she said I want to be in your embrace, or Yuyeon said it, that either she wants to embrace you or be in your embrace, either way. But they're searching for that other person or for that thing that they are longing for.
바보 같은 날 위해 꼭 불을 밝혀줘.
my favorite pairings right here. Love it.
긴 그날에 널 안고 싶었던
Ooh. She ends it here.
이야기
Beautiful. And again, it's kind of a rephrasing of what was just said, that the long day is ended, so the sun set, you know, whether it was work or a lot of things, whatever, but the day is over, and now you just want that person or that thing that you're seeking. That is your escape. That's what you want at the end of that difficult day. Beautiful, Gaia. Thank you.
I wanna fly to you like firefly.
Yes.
온기를 나눌래 firefly. You're like a moonlight and I'm firefly. 날개를 펼쳐 난 firefly.
So I really like the cadence of this. I like that a lot. And talking about warmth, obviously warmth is something that also comes from, you know, light comes from a heat source. So the sun or a star or fire is often something that causes warmth, or even just a light that you leave on for too long. So it still follows that theme, but also warmth means more than that. It can mean the support, it can mean the love, it can mean the connection. And then talking about flying, spread your wings and fly, or like Dami said, spread your wings, we're going to battle. It's obviously, flying is associated with freedom. It's associated with escape. It's also associated with getting somewhere faster. So I want to fly to you like a firefly, but what I like about that is that they're talking about looking for light, looking for someone else's light, having someone else have that light on. They're like the moon, but they're also calling themselves firefly. Fireflies also are beautiful and illuminate and are a source of light. So they're also acknowledging, maybe I'm reading too much into it, but they're also acknowledging that they themselves are a source of light that can be sought after. So I think that's actually really dope. And that's why sharing our warmth, not fully dependent on them, like give me your warmth, let's share our warmth, let's be each other's light. And I think that that's really cool.
Firefly, you're like a moonlight and I'm firefly. 날개를 펼쳐 난 firefly. 온기를 머금은 네 어깨에 기대.
Dami, stop it.
네 어깨에 기대. 매 순간 우리가 더 환하게 비춰지게.
Beautiful. It's a very strong message, because a lot of times you could be talking about how you are the good thing, or that you need somebody else to be the good thing. But what I like about this, and I think is very sweet and stands out, is that, again, just like them being a source of light themselves, you're acknowledging that you are part of the bright shining.
환하게 비춰지게. 언제나 서로에 머물러 어제의 우린 오늘도.
Just very poetic. It could be very literal with this, that literally at the end of every day, work, school, life, whatever, you deal with all that bullshit that you got to deal with. When you're done with all of that, when you have your moment to not be dealing with all of that, this other person or this other source of warmth and joy and light is what you went to yesterday. It's what you're going to today. It's that stability, it's that consistency, it's that support system. They all look really good in these pictures. Did I say that yet?
머물러 어제의 우린 오늘도. 하늘이 빛을 숨긴데도 너와 난 점점 더.
Before we get into that, first off, Sua sounds incredible. Even if the heavens hide their light, so it gets cloudy. I don't know if you can actually hear. It's getting really thundering right outside. It's getting really thundering. I really shouldn't talk after I see things like the Two Rings showcase. There's a lot of thunder going on outside. So anyway, if it gets cloudy, if it gets dark, you don't have that light, but we'll grow closer. We are our own light. We don't need the light from the sky.
너와 난 점점 더 마침내 긴 햇살이 저
did that before with Gaon ending the note with just that lightness, where her and Dami bring balancing kind of tones, and then it's just Gaon who ends it on that kind of upward sort of. It's not really a change because it's really just removing the balance, but it has that effect, and I like it a lot. And these lyrics are pretty much the same as what we were having before, but now we have these pairings, and we have Xian just coming in and just adding that dimension and adding that vocal something special, that special sauce that makes it just takes it go up a whole level. I was gonna say a notch. It's a whole level. Gaon delivers that so nicely. So by having her end that note, that Dami stops and then it's just Gaon and we're up here a little bit, then she can stay up here and she can deliver this line with that same kind of note, and it's not jarring. It's not going from this epic layered duet sound. It's going from just Gaon and then she's continuing, and I think that's just good song composition. Even if we don't make it through the 4 seasons, poetic.
I promise you, 온 길을 알아. 사이로 새겨놓은 네 이름을 따라. I'll be with you.
When was I supposed to stop it? Like, I can't. When it gets really poetic is following your name that I carved between the light. Again, this could be a translation thing, so let me know. But you can't actually carve something in light, but you can in a poetic sense, that we have this light we're talking about, this light that we're giving each other. You're talking about consistency, you're talking about stability, you're talking about the us of yesterday doing this again today. The idea that you can carve something in light, which obviously you can't. Light is always moving, just like when you see a star, you're not really seeing that star. That star died a long time ago. It's just the light that's still traveling. So the idea that something that's moving fast, like light does, I might be reading too much into it, and it could be a poor translation, so definitely let me know. It's just a very cool image, carving a name, doing something permanent in something beautiful, and I think that is beautiful. And then what they do with the vocals here is just astounding. Great pairing also. Yes, she onto it. Woo! Yo, Xian sings with so much soul, I can't fucking take it. I just gotta close my eyes and be in it. I don't even want to read, I don't want to see anything, I just want to feel this shit. If you watch my Red Velvet videos, you know that I will gush for years about layering dynamic vocals, so that's why I'm about to play this sequence for yet another time, because the way that they have paired up vocals, then they also have background vocals. You are giving me everything that I've ever asked for. I love the pairing, and I love Xian coming in, doing the support in the background, layered in there, and then I like that it cuts everybody else out, and then just Sua is delivering something, and then to add to the the effect, to emphasize what she said, Guyon repeats it, and that is just such a nice dynamic. It elevates it again. What's she gonna do? I don't know. And it's so simple. The way that Guyon, it is this. Ooh, I am getting fucked up. It is the same word that Sua says, and then that Guyon says, and then Guyon repeats it, and she adds a little bit of a vocal flair to it, a little bit of more emphasis, and again, it's just, this song is it's a longer song. Thank you, Dreamcatcher. I love you, not just for that, but also for that. But that adds that extra little something. You just elevate it, and they've done that before in this song. This is like the second or third time that they took the song and they leveled up. What's more replayable than that? I mean, how long have I spent talking about this one song? It's also pretty old school to have it go through, and then you basically strip down the instrumental and you just repeat it again, where it's just focused on the vocals, and then it just ends. That's pretty old school. That's pretty dope. Firefly, you're like a moonlight, and I'm Firefly. 날개를 펼쳐 난 Firefly. And the little echo effect. Beautiful. Yeah, it's again, this one was definitely, this was the same for Villains, where the last song was the least for me, but in this case, the song is so dynamic, and it's so beautiful that I loved it. So I can't even really say it wasn't for me, because I just spent like a long time appreciating and celebrating and replaying it. So yeah, it's really, really great. As a quick recap, I'm not going to try to rank, because with an EP, like, it's so few songs that I'm just going to listen to all of them. Justice is epic, and it's beautiful, and the choreography is really, really fucking cool. I really, really love the choreography. Stomp, what went hard, it was kind of in there with Justice in terms of you know, something that feels epic. It goes hard, it's got that rock attitude, it's got that influence, it feels metal. And then that was really, really fun too, and I liked it. I liked the imagery of Stomp, because it wasn't just a hype song. It had lyrics that actually painted some pictures and had some imagery, and I thought that elevates it, as Dreamcatcher is always going to do. They're always going to elevate it in some way. They're either going to do something no other group does, because what other group is making songs that sound like Stomp or Justice, or really Two Rings consistently? Like, some groups can, but consistently as part of their brand, who else is doing that? But when Dreamcatcher does do something, they're also going to elevate it. They're not just going to do it the way that you expect them to do it or the way that everybody else does it. They're going to find a way to elevate it, and that's a credit to their talent as a group, as vocalists, and their production team as well. So yeah, Stomp and Justice you can kind of pair as like epic, had that feeling of rock influence and that attitude. Two Rings is just dope. Dare I say it's a little bit of a sexy kind of song, but you know, maybe that's just me. You can let me know. Maybe I'm projecting. I know it's my Western music influence. I loved it. It sounded really good. And aside from the fact that you know, it's spicy-ish in tone and lyrics, it also just sounds really good sonically. The way they draw out the notes, the way they deliver them, the choreography for it is dangerous, and it should be illegal. That being said, I'm gonna watch the video and show it to people. So I really liked Two Rings, and then Fireflies is just beautiful. It's beautiful. It's dynamic. It shows a lot of vocal talent. It's really a good showcase. Not a showcase performance, but a showcase for their vocals. And it did that thing with pairing them up, and they decided, no, it's not enough that we pair them up. We're gonna pair them up. We're also gonna layer. We're gonna have 3 people go at once. Sometimes we're gonna have the background work. So I really like what they did, and it's a long song. You get to do a lot with that. I'm always going to shout out and appreciate full-length songs, 3+ minutes. Thank you for this. Insomnia, let me know what you think. Let me know if you've got a ranking. Let me know if you've got feelings. Let me know if you're mad at me for whatever. But I appreciate your patience. I want to know what you think, though. If you got a ranking, let me know in the comments. Most of my videos, it's like 75% or something crazy, are watched by people that are not subscribed. So if you like my Dreamcatcher content or any of my other content, please do consider subscribing in addition to liking and commenting. I am trying to grow the channel. I am trying to get to 10,000 subscribers if we can, so that would be really nice if you could help me out with that. But talk to me in the comments. Let me know what you think. This has gotten to be a very long video, so until next time, stay cool, especially while watching the Two Rings showcase performance.